Hey guys, it's Path 9 Healing with another tarot reading. I have four piles. The first pile I have here is Turquoise. Then I have Labradorite. Look at that beautiful color. I love this. Then I have Amethyst. And finally, I have Yellow Calcite. Optical Calcite. Okay. Alright, pause this video pause this video or just tune into your intuition and pick your pile. I'll see you when you get back. Alright, pile one, if you chose the turquoise crystal, then this reading is going to be for you. Alright. So we're just going to use the oracle cards to start out and get the overall energies of the reading. Alright. So we have the healer, the unseen. Okay, so off the bat, what I'm feeling really intensely is that you're doing a lot of shadow work right now. You've kind of withdrawn, or you've withdrawn. So you're not really dealing with a lot of people. A lot of people are trying to like catch up with you, make plans, but you're just in your own vibe. You're cutting off energies that are no longer serving you. I hear that you're breaking up with abandonment issues. You're no longer begging for attention. You don't chase, you attract. That's the overall vibe I'm getting from this. I'm feeling like you haven't fully healed quite yet. You're still healing. There's still some more I guess inner child work that needs to be cleared as far as like self-worth and um self-worth and self-love. But what I am seeing is that you are in this place that you've been hurt so badly that it's almost forced you. I'm getting like a huge breakup after like a serious relationship. I'm hearing years in a serious relationship, so to the point where you almost felt like death, that there was no other option other than to change. So, and you've really taken yourself out of the public eye, so people aren't really aware of what you're going through or aware that there was anything wrong to begin with. It's all just been a really personal journey. Okay, so let's pull some tarot cards to see what else is gonna come through for you. Yeah. Okay. Mhm. So, okay. So what spirit is telling me now is that in the past, um in the past you gave too much of yourself to people, lovers specifically, who were not reciprocating the energy correctly. Like you would give them your everything and they would pretty much not care, and you would be chasing them, trying to force them to love them. But after this event that happened, or after the situation, you've learned how to like reserve your most vital energies for yourself, because you were wondering why you weren't getting anywhere, because you were giving all of your power to another person. um but yeah, but where you are now is understanding the balance of, you know, filling your own cup before you go out and fill others, and you're really like taking the time to fill your own cup right now, so that that hierophant, you know, you're studying yourself, you're studying how to heal yourself, you're learning a lot of information about yourself, and you know how you can show up into the world as a more like stable individual, and really attract the love you desire, like friendships, relationships. Like this is just any kind of like relationship. I'm not I did get a long-term relationship, but you know, this can go for even a platonic relationship as well. Like so many times do we give our all to our friends only for them not to reciprocate, or believe in reciprocity, and then we feel drained after dealing with them, and spirit's really being like, no, we gotta stop all this. But we're really proud of you for, you know, coming to this conclusion on your own. This is a path you've been on, you know. I love it. um Here, I'll go like this. What does spirit want pile one to know? What does spirit want pile one to know? This is really nice. Okay. So the first thought I got was that after you decided to pull your energy back, all these people are like, mm, maybe it's not even once you decided to pull your energy back. It's, I feel like someone is coming to communicate, but you're just not having it. Like maybe your person, or the person who you were dealing with in the past, is trying to come back to you, trying to like give you something, but you've already counted to three. You're like, I'm done. You drain me. You make me so tired. I'm not interested, essentially. It's really showing that you miss, like your energy's right, but you really do miss this person. You do miss, like, even though they might not be good for you, or they might not be like the person, they might not be an energetic or vibrational match to you, but you still miss them, and you still want to be like with them, even though they completely drain your energy. um and that's why I said you were like healing, and you're not exactly like completely healed yet, is because when, like, people who aren't confident in themselves and need to run away from, or like they're not interested in love, or they have whatever their issue is. When vampires, even when they feel that you're energetically like taking care of yourself and, you know, putting yourself first, they always show up with like some kind of offering or some kind of gift, like right at the peak of you feeling good, so they can sneak their way back in and just put you in this place of insecurity all over again. And I don't know what it is. It's like it's an abuser manipulator's pattern. Like, I've from experience, I've had exes do this. Like, I had this one karmic that I was with. He We were on again, off again, until I was just like, I'm done. I can't do this anymore. And then he came back right after I got back from a trip to the Dominican Republic, and was like full of life and full of energy. And this guy comes back to make me be Captain Save a Man, or whatever, I guess, if that's what we're calling men these days. But anyway, yeah, so energy of vampires, that's what this kind of looks like. Or a karmic relationship, like an on again, off again, just like, you know, you're just trying to clear your energy of all those that don't actually have the best intentions for you. You're almost there, though. It's just like, it's harder the more intimate the relationships get, the more like connected you are to that soul tie, that you're unable to really like see outside of it or see yourself without it. But you are a strong person. You are capable. You are smart, and you're kind, and you do not deserve to be putting up with this level of abuse. Like, you miss them, but you just miss how you felt. And like, I'm here, hold on a second, you just miss how you felt with them. It's not really like, you don't really miss them, because I actually treated you like crap, is what I'm getting. And they made you feel insecure, they made you feel like you weren't capable, or that you couldn't like do things without them. Like, if they weren't in your life, you would be nothing. Like, that's definitely not true, and that's an abuser speaking, you know. If anybody's ever telling you that, you know, you're nothing without them, that's a red flag. There's probably been lots of red flags before this one. Okay, do we have any more messages for pile one? Oh, yeah. So it looks like while you're healing, you're really struggling to let go of this person. Almost to the point of getting off track. Getting off track. Look, the girl, she's looking for something, because she's focused on the wrong thing. She keeps losing all of her cups. So like, you know, you're not focusing on taking care of yourself, you're not focusing on, you know, work or your hobbies, because all of your energy is going into this vacuum, essentially, that's not reciprocating anything to you. Because like, look, if you're in a relationship, that friendships or partnerships, either one, that was actually serving you, you wouldn't be losing everything trying to maintain the relationship. You should at least feel comfortable and not anxious, and not feeling insecure about where the relationship is heading, or like their intentions for hanging out with you. You should never feel confused as to why you're there or they're there, you know, if you're actually in some kind of healthy relationship. So yeah, I'm gonna look one more time. Whoa, let me see. Let's use the Inner Child Oracle deck to get to get some advice. Any advice for pile one? Oh, there we go. The warrior. Intuition, stealth, and determination. Now is the time to be yourself, to stand up for who you are and what you believe in, and to protect the vulnerable places within you that are still in the process of healing. Do not be afraid. Know you are worth it. All of it. Yeah, basically, the advice that how I'm interpreting this advice for this reading is that stand up for yourself. Like, you don't need to be anybody's doormat. Use your intuition. Use what you know is right. If your gut is telling you that this person is not serving your highest good, then it's time to release them. Um, Even if you still miss them, and still honor that truth within yourself that knows that you are better off without somebody bringing your energy down. But yeah. Okay, so that is your reading, pile one. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment if this reading resonated, and subscribe to my channel and click the bell for notifications so you see when I post new videos. All right, guys, thank you so much. Stay blessed. Hey, guys. If you picked the Labradorite crystal slab, then this is your reading. This is pile two. All right. Ooh. You got an extra. You got an extra card. Okay. Okay, pile two. What does the universe have to tell you? I kind of feel like it's this way. Okay. So you're going through some really dark stuff, and I don't even think you can. It almost feels like you're going through a tunnel and you cannot see the light at the other end at all. But overall, I just want you to know that this is your coronation. This is the initiation into your higher being, into connecting with your higher self. So the universe wants you to just stay the course. They know that it's rough. Um, I'm getting a lot of like a job loss. I'm getting job losses. I'm getting friendships failing, or friend not failing, but friendships like moving out of your way. Like people who you've been hanging around for the past 5 years might no longer feel as good as they used to. So you're just naturally sort of drifting apart. You don't know why though. Like you're not, you're like, why are we drifting apart? Like there's not that there's any particular issue between the two of you. It's just that, you're not connecting like you used to. And see, you can see these two hands. Well, these are holding up top, but like you're in the process of letting go. So like you're not all the way there yet. You don't know why you're feeling this way toward people, but it's you're processing it. You kind of feel like you're in hell, like things aren't picking up for you. Like I'm hearing business is slow. Business is slow. You've been looking for work. Um, you've been trying to get your name out there, but it doesn't seem like nothing's biting. I get like worms on like bait, like nothing's biting, you're not catching a lot of fish right now. But Spirit is assuring you, though, that you are still a queen, you are still worthy, you are still deserving of love and affection and kindness, even though you might not feel the kindest, and that you have to make tough decisions on who is going to be able to stay in your energy as you go to the next levels. Especially, well, right now it might not feel, because you're in the underworld, it might not feel like you're elevating, but this, I'm hearing that this process is necessary in order to awaken you to how strong and how yeah, to how strong and how like royal you are. I don't know. You're a very queenly person, and a lot of people look up to you for your insight and your wisdom. And, you know, a lot of people think you're very smart. You could have creative or artistic talents. Um, just qualities that should be celebrated and that typically are celebrated. But you haven't fully come to the surface as this queen yet. You're still kind of going through, you're pretty much out of the worst part of it, but you're more in the like no man's land of like, when will something hit next? Like, when is the milestone that I've been waiting for on its way? So, but the milestone that I think we're waiting for is you to come into your full self, and we're still in the like trenches of getting there, which is honorable. And I think we just need to be a little patient, honestly. I think that a lot of this is impatience, especially with this like riddle in reverse. It's like we want to know the answers now, and we won't just like accept where we are at this moment and take the time to like receive the answers. It's all about like how the answers are being received. All right, let's cut this deck. Okay. Okay, Spirit. Mm-hmm. Y'all got 4 cards, so you're lucky. Okay. Okay, so I got this. I get that you're feeling very insecure and you're very eager for an opportunity to get to like come to fruition or come around, but Spirit's encouraging you to relax. um I'm hearing like don't burst a blood vessel over it. Like, you're going to be plenty busy. Just take the time to like chill out while you have time, because like the amount of work that you're going to have after this, you're not going to have time for yourself, and you're not going to have time for other people. So hopefully you've like worked on the routines and the like day-to-day tasks that you need to keep up with to keep your mental health straight, so that when you do get that freedom of like doing what you want to be doing. You're not like, you don't become a sinking ship and don't repeat the last issue or whatever caused the storm to occur. um, was a combination of your own lack of boundaries, is what I'm getting. And I also hear that you're a workaholic. So maybe you were working too much for someone. Again, like no reciprocity. And you were doing a lot. Okay. When I'm I don't like that. Here we go. I mean, if you don't believe that you will actually be happy, then you won't be, is pretty much what the universe is saying you're manifesting. Like, you're manifesting, like, a negative outlook. Like, you should see things as, like, not that they're happening to you, but they're happening for you, and that, you know, being released from a place means that you are open to new experiences and new opportunities, and it's really like not beneficial for where you're going to keep like ruminating on the shoulda coulda wouldas of the last place, when that's really not even in your reality. Like, you're seriously holding back if you're holding yourself back from truly enjoying where you are now at this point, if you keep holding on to people, places, and things. And I'm getting a place. I'm getting that this is a job um, that don't serve you. Like, Spirit's urging you to look forward, look into the future, and get excited about the things that you can be doing. And excited about the places you'll go and the people that you'll meet doing these things. And that, you know, and that you're walking into a place, or you're walking into opportunities that will understand you as a person and love you for it. Like, they're not going to judge you for things that you've frequently been judged upon. They'll like, I get that they're gonna understand, like, when you're upset. Like, they'll understand that you're upset about something, you're just passionate. Like, it's not, and that, like, you're a very smart person and you mean business, and you want to get the projects done the right way, and they're gonna understand. Like, your work ethic is so good, you get very passionate about your projects, and whoever you're going to end up meeting through this opportunity, um they're going to be okay with how you run. They're going to be okay with your personality. They won't be threatened by you, is essentially what I'm getting. So you just need to be patient. It's coming. Um, Maybe you have red hair or light brown hair. Um, Maybe you're a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. I get that you're... Yeah. Just need to focus on the present and be aware of the blessings and remember to stay grateful for where you are in life, and that will keep you pretty much out of feeling like you made a mistake or that it's your fault you're in the situation and that it wasn't divinely timed and that it didn't happen the way it should have. So just kind of release that, like, those worrying thoughts. Yeah, so just release the worries, release the needing to be somewhere further along than you are, because you're exactly where you need to be. Like, you can only learn the lessons as fast as you can learn the lessons. Like, you know, it is what it is. All right. Let's get advice for pile 2. Oh, it's 14 minutes. Let's get advice for pile 2. Ooh, the reflection pool. Truth, contemplation, and fearlessness. What'd I say? Okay, emotions are a complex thing, but when allowed, can show you a deeper truth. Take space today for your emotions. Write them down, feel how they reside within your body, and let them be without judgment. Exactly. So, not judging yourself for where you are, not judging yourself for how you feel, but knowing that everything is working out for your highest good, that you're being placed exactly where you need to be placed so that you can be open to opportunities and friendships and relationships that are going to bring you closer to the goals of your higher self. So don't be afraid of the emotions, release them. There's nothing wrong with you. Really, it's just the impatience of wanting this period to be over. But again, I'm hearing spirits saying that this period is necessary for you to fully appreciate where you're going next. Okay. All right. So, thank you so much, Pile 2. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. Definitely comment below comment below about how well this resonated for you, and then like and subscribe, and then hit the bell for notifications so you know every time I post. Okay, guys, thank you so much. Okay, if you picked the amethyst crystal, your reading is pile 3. Your pile 3, this is your reading. Welcome, guys. All right, I'm going to put the crystal over here. Ooh, boo. I don't know why I just heard the Six Flags theme in my head, but if it resonates. Anyway, all right, so we got the shapeshifter, the father, and the heart. The shapeshifter is all about changing. The father is about the duality of the father, like the how we see the dad, like the one that's present and how he can't like do anything right, and then the one that's absent, like how we imagine a father should be, and then what a father can actually do. um there's always a weird balance regarding healing the masculine and healing the father wound and healing, you know, our safety, structure, and stability. That's what I'm hearing. That we're healing safety, structure, and stability, especially when it comes to opening the heart chakra and feeling like we belong. Feeling like we belong wherever we are, belonging within a family, belonging within a community. Um, because through the heart chakra is where we truly connect to people. And if you have like a deep father wound or a deep mother wound, you'll find that it's really difficult to truly connect with people because you're, what's the word? Like reenacting the traumas from your early childhood. Essentially, like if your father left when you were younger and you didn't really have that like strong male figure in your life, you might struggle to find, if you're heterosexual or even gay, LGBTQ, like if you struggle to make if your parent did not make a secure attachment with you in childhood, you're going to struggle to make a secure attachment because you're always expecting your first lesson in how people act was your parents. So if they taught you that people don't stick around, then you're going to internalize that and remember that. So when you have, relationships as an adult, you don't you don't believe that they're going to stick around, or you believe that you have to fight for their affection in order for them to stay, because that might be what you had to do for your parent as a child. But what I'm seeing is you're changing how you view your parents. So it's not even like, so you're seeing your parent as you're seeing your father as, and I don't even want to say it's a father. I feel like it's a mentor or parent or guardian, somebody who fundamentally who gave you fundamental principles of life, or who taught you the basics early on, or tried to, whether they were good at it or not. But you're recognizing that this person or this institution or this person is a person. They're not a superhero. So like you're really like shifting your so no, it doesn't really matter what they did to you in the past, because you're getting to a place where you're just like, okay, that's the past. He's a human being, or they're a human being, and I don't have to make the same choices as they do, because every time, how do I say this? You react to, I'm sorry guys if this doesn't make any sense, but like every time you act in the way you always have, like as far as relationships go, like every time you handle relationships the way you always have, that reminds you of how your father handled your relationship or your mother handled your relationship, then you're in a sense like keeping up a generational curse. So like in order to break that, in order to shift out of that mindset, you have to forgive the people who hurt you and see that they're just humans and that it wasn't intentional. It's just they were only able to show up as much as they were able to show up, and it reflects more about them than it does about you. And you can break that. You don't have to continue in that cycle, because you've noticed that it leaves you, your heart isn't broken, but it's empty. It's not so much that it's empty, but like you want love, you want affection, you want people to be there with you and for you, but unless you show up, there isn't, yeah, unless you take the risk to show up, you won't have it. Okay. So I'm gonna get some. I'm gonna ask the tarot. Ooh, I got some mess here. Are we all aligned? Okay. Yeah, this one might be a longish reading. Okay. Passionate communication. Okay, so Ace of Wands. I'm getting that there was a passionate communication that just, so maybe there was a fight that happened that pretty much damaged a relationship. Yeah, there's some kind of passionate communication that damaged that damaged a relationship. Oh. Oh. Some impulsive conversation, I see. It's a full reverse. Impulsive and short-sighted. I'm getting that whatever the initial comment was like, it was short-sighted. It wasn't planned out. It just, like, you got triggered and you just went for it. You pretty much was just like, oh, okay, so it's gonna be like that, and you chose violence. I see. But actually, no. At first, you tried to stay cool. But I think it just escalated. And I don't know if you tried to apologize or someone tried to apologize, but okay, so what I'm getting is that the person who made the comment was the older person, or the person who maybe raised you, or like some kind of mentor who you look up to or should look up to, and you were pretty much just like, yeah, I'm not here for this anymore. I'm not here for the emotional abuse. Like, I'm out. Was pretty much like, they tried to apologize, but you're like, you're not talking to them. You're just like, I'm so hurt. Like, you're just hurt, and you are thinking about cutting this person off. Like, you're really serious about it. You're like, all right, I'm about done with you. Is the energy that I'm getting. Okay, I want this card. Yeah, you're just really like seeing how much more your life flows without this person. I'm really picking up that it's like some kind of fight between you and a parent. And that you're a little heartbroken. But you're also like, you've been working so hard on like being your best self and really communing with your higher self. I hear like you're meditating, you're exercising, you're doing your hobbies, you know, but like whenever you get around this person, they just trigger you so bad. And it leaves you a little heartbroken because it is like a parent or somebody that you're really close to. And like in your growth, you realize that they are a human and that they're on their own spiritual journey and that you do not have to essentially be with them there on it. Like, you don't have to give them energy, especially if they aren't going to like respect you or respect your boundaries and drain you of your energy. So, like, spirit just wants you to know that it's okay. It's okay, and boundaries are good, and like no one should ever make you feel dumb or stupid about like taking space, needing to calm yourself down, regain emotional control. But what I'm mostly getting is that maybe it's just time to take space. Like, you don't have to like fully cut someone off if that's not what will make you happy, because I don't see like, I see that it would be like super painful to cut this person off. But you are so happy when you're not around them. Give it some time. Maybe only like do group hangouts. That's what, like, I'm hearing like hang out in a group or like do stuff like not one on one, so that there's more people to bounce off of, and make your visit short. And if there's more people at this party, you're not um you won't be as obligated to stay the entire time. So let's say that there's like 5 or 6 people there, you know that they're going to be there later. You can leave early and be like, all right, like, whatever, you like, you just show your face, like, just, oh, and if you have to travel back home for the holidays, you get your own hotel room. Like, you don't stay at the house, you know, you erect boundaries to keep your mental health right. Like, and if somebody's gonna push you to the edge, you don't need to take everybody out. You just go. You just leave. It doesn't need to be a whole fight, especially because they aren't on the level that you're on to even understand where you're coming from with your anger. Like, they're just gonna see anger is essentially what I'm getting at. And like, you can let it break your heart, or you can just accept that it is what it is and thank them for what they have done for you, and just keep it as a like case by case basis, like, you know, moment to moment. Like, I know that sounds like a lot, but if you really love this person, you'll be willing to just do as much as you can, but don't feel bad about maybe not being able to do the most. It's okay. Let me pull some advice for this pile. Okay, you got 2 cards. The what if. Verity, uncertainty, and courage. Our beliefs dictate our reality, and what we believe will be the lens which we view the world. This lens may seem infallible, but it's not. Take time to review your beliefs, making peace with the uncertainty that it brings. The adventure. Today is the day to try something new. Explore just for fun and be a bit more daring. Do not let apprehension keep you from your new adventure. The feelings will fade, but the wonder that is to be found will surely not. Basically, what I'm getting from the advice is that stop thinking about it. You know what I mean? Like, stop thinking about what you could have done, what you should have said, where you could have been, right? It is what it is. How do you want to show up in the world? And in that, staying out of the way of people who maybe energetically drain you. I'm getting like a father or a mentor or some person who you look up to. Just go off on your own for a little while and have a good time and be around people who make you feel good and recharge. That's the advice. Okay, thank you so much. Pile 3. I really appreciate you being here and watching my reading. Um, Please comment below and tell me if this reading resonated for you. If it did, awesome. Definitely like this video, subscribe, and click the bell for notifications. You can also book any private, if this reading didn't resonate with you, you can always book a private reading with me. My website is in the description box as well. All right, guys, thank you so much. See you next time. Okay, pile 4. Let's get into it. You chose the yellow optical calcite. You can see rainbows in it when you hold it up to the light. So I don't know if you can see that here from here, but yeah. See if we can get a flash. You can see rainbows. Anyway, believe me if you want. That's how it came out this time. Okay. So basically what I'm getting is that you don't see yourself reflected in the people that you hang around with any longer. Like, oh my gosh. So you're growing. You're really like working on your shadow self, working on your reflection, working on who you want to be, right? But the people around you, they're just like not for it. Like they don't work on themselves. They just live. Like they're all kind of like aimlessly wandering through life, and like you used to kind of be in that mindset where you were like, okay, like nothing matters, but you know that like out of all of history, more than ever, at this point, you have more control over your success and what you do in your life, and you have more opportunities than you've ever had to actually make something of yourself. And like you want to like do cool things and include your friends and include your family, but like they're not in a mindset that allows them to create, and they can't see your vision and they can't see where you're going. Like they might think it's silly, or that, you know, that's not a real job, like being an Instagram influencer isn't a real job or whatever. But there are people who are making hand over fist out here, you know, doing content creation. So, you know, that's not even up for debate. Like they just don't know. Like they're just not, they're being stubborn. They don't want to like make the changes that are necessary to their life to like help push your vision, to help you know, manifest your vision. And like I don't know, I get that you really wanted to like bring them along with you, and now you're like even considering dropping the vision, which I don't think Spirit wants you to do, but I know you're definitely like feeling some kind of way about all of this. Hold a second. Let me reshuffle these cards. Let's see what comes up for pile 4. I can't do that thing where you like underneath. Yeah, I can't do it. But anyway, I can just shuffle them like a regular bridge, but I can't like do it back up. I don't know. Don't mind me. Okay, pile 3. Okay. Oh, yeah. All right. That's about right. Pile 3. Jeez Louise, everybody's getting so drained. Okay. So, yeah, like pretty much just what we talked about. Like your dreams not being supported, everybody constantly having like something to say about it. Like, you know, you want to like be a YouTube star, and then they're like, oh, that's not a real job, or, you know, something like backhanded and jealous, like just being extra rude, extra unsupportive, leaving you feeling like you can't do what you want to do. Like that's just trifling, honestly. What else does the universe have to say to you? Okay. The Lovers. Okay. Ace of Pentacles. New perspective. I don't know. I don't like all those cards. Too many. Oh, had to sneeze. Sorry about that. It looks like you have a really good relationship, though. Like, something that you feel like you can build with, and they help to, like, they change your perspective all the time. Like, they make you feel so safe and so secure. Like, they're like an angel for you. That's sweet. I'm glad you have that, because, like, your family don't believe in your dreams, but your girl does. I get that this is a masculine who I'm rooting for. I don't know if you'll ever see this, but yeah, like, or you have a relationship that believes in you. All right, let's see what else. Uh-oh. Sorry, I had to blow that out. The wax is dripping. Ooh. Oh, well, that came up perfect. Oh no, wax, hot wax. But I like hot wax. Ooh. Don't mind me, for real. Like, oh, I'm just a tarot reader. Anyway. I noticed it was leaking. I need like a candle holder or something. Or a candle. Like, I want one of them fancy spiritual candles. So if anybody who watches my videos owns like a candle making company, like, send it my way. I'll put it in my videos. Okay. Okay. Spirit is done with your, like, negative Nancy self, you know? Like, so you have a relationship that actually does believe in you, which is great, but your family doesn't. But that's fine. They'll see. They'll see you're a star. And you're connected with, like, you're connected to the divine. Like, you get these, like, downloads of, like, brilliant ideas, and honestly, like, if they're too small-minded to, like, appreciate what you bring to the table, then, like, they just don't deserve to be there when you start shining. Like, that's how it always goes. Like, vampires always be like that. Like, they wait till you're full of energy. Yeah, they wait till you're full of energy to come do their draining. That's exactly, yep, to come for you when you're happy. They're like, oh, they're happy, like, we're unhappy, and then they, like, attack you because you're happy and they're unhappy. Like, that's just a reflection of themselves. That really doesn't have nothing to do with you. And, like, you can go find your own soul family. Like, they're gonna start coming in for real. I feel it. Like, yep, you're getting swift communication. So honestly, I really feel like your soul fam, okay, what's this one? Two of Wands. You're waiting for your soul family to come in. They're out there. But I think when you start getting started, or when you get started with your craft or your ideas or whatever it is that you're passionate about, you're going to start seeing the people who really resonate with you the most coming through and enriching your life. So that is really good. So don't worry about the haters. Like, they don't know what they're talking about. Especially, Yeah, don't let them get you down. Like you're a queen or a king. Like you're so talented and so intuitive and so connected to the universe. Like those people are just jealous. Like my when I was little and I would come home and my grandma would be like, "What's wrong?" And I would say like, "Oh, like these girls laughed at me for my hair." And like I have like really curly, um, biracial, like Ashkenazi Jewish and African American hair, probably with the other stuff in there, but like that's basically the breakdown. So before flat irons, like my hair was always like frizzy and puffy, and I could sit on it, but it was in the way. Like you probably couldn't see the chalkboard, honestly. And that was really, it was a big insecurity of mine, and I never liked how much space my hair took up. Like I was always just like, oh, like so much hair. It's so hot under here, and it'll be like curly or bushy in like 2 seconds, and then in a primarily white area where all the girls have straight hair. Like that's the look, or at least that's what I thought. I went home and my grandma was like, no, they're jealous. They're making fun of your hair because they want volume. They want all that hair. They want what they don't have. Like, even though you don't like what you have or think that there's something wrong or weird with you because it's yours, and other people are jealous and want to make you feel bad for having that gift, uh, the talent, a way with words, how you look, anything, like family can be just as trifling as people on the outside. So listen, you're protected, you're divinely guided, and your spirit team is really like trying to pull the strings so that the right people come into your life at the right time so you don't give up hope, essentially. So just keep open to these opportunities that are going to be flowing in for you soon. I'm really excited to see where you take this. Pile 4, please comment in the description box, like any of, like, if you have a dream, like if you are a up and coming rapper and you're watching this, like put your links in the comment section. Like if you have an art page and you want people to see it, put your link in the comment section. DM me, we'll do something for sure. Like definitely, like thank you for supporting my videos. Like I'll support you guys. Like I am so sorry that like you have come in contact with such people who make you not believe in yourself. It is so hard to just try to start something new or try to start something and put yourself out there. Like especially if you've never put yourself out there before, like people really don't know what it's like. Like it's very scary, and and all the self-doubt. Like don't let that get to you, Pile 4. I believe in you, and so does Spirit. All right, so let's do the thing. Let's do the thing. Let's do the advice from the Inner Child Oracle deck. Okay. Okay. I can't do the Lil Wayne voice. I don't know why I heard Lil Wayne's voice, or Lil Wayne's voice. My husband would be like, you said Little Wayne. Don't mind me. Anyway, the release. Responsibility, innocence, and fear. Some responsibilities are ours to hold, others are not. Do not be fooled into thinking a responsibility is only tangible. Many reside just within the mind. Take stock of your perceived responsibilities, which ones need to go. Like maybe the responsibility you have for your family and the fact that you think that you have to bring them up and that you have to, elevate your legacy to the next level. But you know what? You are their legacy, and it's not the child's responsibility to elevate the elders. It is the responsibility of the elders to put the child where they need to be so that they can do. At least that's my understanding of it. And you are in that position where you can be creative, you can follow your dreams, and the people who came before you aren't even supporting you. So do not feel responsible for support, the outcome of those who aren't even willing to support you. Release that. And look how much empty space you got. Now you can work on your projects without worrying about nothing. They're insane. But yeah, with Love and Light, just be like, all right, like, I'm gonna just do my own thing. I'm not even, like, don't even talk about what you're doing with them. Like, don't talk about, like, just move in silence. They're gonna turn around and be like, oh, where did he get Mr. Moneybags? Where did he get all these stacks from? Like, let me have some. And you're gonna be like, no, where were you when I needed you just for moral support? You're not here. Okay, well, there you go. There's your answer. No, can't borrow some stacks. Anyway, unless, I'm just petty. You could, Spirit's even saying, like, they don't deserve stacks, but if you still want to give stacks, that's on you. That just shows how kind you are and how amazing you are and how willing to forgive that you are. But at least until you get to that point where, forgiveness will be really easy because you'll be doing what you need to do in life. Just release burden. Like, release the responsibility. Just focus on yourself. Okay, pile 4, thank you so much for watching my video, and if this resonated, please comment just comment down below. Also, yeah, tell me what you're into. Tell me, like, if you, like, about your dreams or any of the things you're practicing or trying to start up. I'm definitely trying to start up my own thing, so we can talk. Yeah, other than that, please hit the subscribe button and like this video. Any little show of appreciation helps, and I appreciate it so much. And yeah, and if you guys want a personal reading, my bookings link is down in the description box below. All right, thank you so much, guys. I hope to see you next time. Bye.